Hello, welcome to Dot Nougat Cinema. This is Jonathan87, and I'm getting ready to Let's Play one of my favorite fan games, Five Nights at Sonic's 3. If you're familiar with the Five Nights at Freddy's games, which are awesome games by the way, go out there and get those because they're great. There is also a series of fan games called Five Nights at Sonic's, which is also a good series, and are available for free on Game Jolt. They're all good, but the third one is by far my favorite in the series, which is why it's the one I have chosen to Let's Play today. And to be right honest, I cheated a little on this Let's Play because the video of me playing the game is not live with the commentary. I filmed the gameplay first because the Five Nights at Freddy's, or in this case, Five Nights at Sonic's games, are a bit too intense to really talk and give commentary on, and still be able to concentrate well enough to keep the animatronics from getting to you. So, I filmed that first, and I will be adding my commentary to it and talking about this game. But I want to say this is an awesome game. I love it. And I put the link in the description. If you are a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, or a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, either one or both, then you should give this a shot, because it is definitely a good game that I think you will enjoy. As you see here, it says please enter your Game Jolt username. You can do that if you want to play for trophies and score and this and that, but I'm not really into that, so I'm not going to do that. But if you want to, you can. But I'm going to hit cancel and go ahead and move on. And there's five Nights at Sonic's games, plus there's another guy who made the first two, his own versions with a more 3D look than this one has. He calls it Five Nights at Sonic's Reimagined and Five Nights at Sonic's 2 Reimagined, and he also has a Christmas version of the first one. And those are good too, and you can check them out. And if you want to play any of the others in this series, which are all good, you click the link below to go to this game. You can click the username of the person that uploaded this, and then you can find other games that they have done, and there will be the other Five Nights at Sonic's games. But this is a good game. Now, as you can see, I've already played and beat this game before because, well, we've got the custom night and 6 night open, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the first 3 nights in this game, and then I'm going to do another video with nights 4 and 5, and then I'm going to dedicate an entire 3rd video to the 6th night because it's a bonus night. And I am not going to do the custom night because of the fact that depending on how you set the animatronics, it could be really easy, really hard, and basically how you set the difficulty determines how the level goes, so it's not really going to show you much of anything that you haven't already seen to do the custom night, so I'm just going to leave that out and leave that up to you to experience for yourself. But, and as we start each night, I'm going to go ahead and let the phone guy talk, and then go back in with my commentary, and I hope you enjoy this video. I really do. Go, and let's get started. See, they're hiring you to work the weekend, work for the week, and you can work overtime and all this, of course, for Sonic's Hero Pizza Palace, just like working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. For some reason, you have to start early. Start at 10 on the first night, start at 12 on all following nights, and end at 8 instead of 6, strangely.
Hello? Oh, you're here early today. Good. Now I can tell you about this place. Welcome to Sonic's Hero Pizza Palace, the 3rd building in the establishment. My name is Silver the Hedgehog. Our last 2 got closed down years ago due to, reasons. We don't really talk about it much, but we could tell you some other time. You're busy right now, being there. So, on your right is the camera monitor. You can use that to check around the building, making sure everything's in their place, nothing's wrong, and no one is breaking in. Now, using the cams, you can also play audio in certain rooms. Now, that usually attracts the characters here to it. We don't know why, it just does. Using the cams and audio and stuff messes with our power. And in this building, our power's a bit broken. On your left side, we have a panel where you can check if there's problems with the cams, audio, or the ventilation. You can reboot those things using the panel, and doing so will reset it and the problem will be gone. It just takes a moment. Now, I think that's all you need to know. Oh, wait, there's also vents that are between rooms, which you can check if you toggle the map on the camera monitor. Okay, now that's it. Probably. Okay, well, good night, and good luck.
Okay, so basically, Silver the Hedgehog, aka the phone guy, just explained the basic gist of what you have to do to keep the animatronics out, and that is to use the audio sounds that see the play audio down there to run them back away from you, and you gotta watch the vents because they can try to sneak in through the vents and seal the vents so that they can't get to you. Now, this game is actually very much based on Five Nights at Freddy's 3 with a little bit of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 thrown in because you have the mask to wear if they get in the room with you. But I'm going to warn you right off, the really nasty, bloody, creepy-looking Sonic that kind of looks like Sonic.exe will not fall for the mask. So really your only hope is to either keep him out of there entirely or hope that when he gets in there it's right at 8 o'clock, because of course at 8 o'clock, as soon as it strikes 8, it doesn't matter as long as they haven't killed you yet, even if they're getting ready to, they will not be able to. Now see there, the video on the camera went out, so you go to the camera systems and fix it. It's real simple like that. And I like how you can recharge the office power in this game, which is something you couldn't do in Five Nights at Freddy's, and something I almost wish you could have done because it was so easy to run out of power in that game. Not that it's impossible, it's not, but it's helpful. Now see, there's that Sonic coming through. Seal the vent off so he can't get to you. If I hadn't done that, I would have been dead shortly, because once he got in there, he would not fall for the mask. Why he won't fall for the mask? I don't know. Is it because he's smart enough to know, well, I'm Sonic, you can't be Sonic? I don't know. And maybe he's just so evil he doesn't care for another animatronic Sonic. I don't know what the deal with that is, but that won't work. So what you've got to do is try to keep him away from you. And I like to try to keep him in room 3 as much as possible, which is as far away from me as he can get, because you cannot get him or any of the other animatronics to go back into rooms 1 or 2 once they have left. Not sure why that is. I guess they're just too smart for that. But that's how it works. Anyway, these games, all of them, but like I said, I especially like this one, are pretty neat. For one thing, you notice they're hand-drawn, at least for the most part. And that actually, at first, was one of the things that kind of made me afraid to play the original one. Because when I found it on Game Jolt, it said this game is almost entirely hand-drawn, and a lot of hand-drawn games, not all, and I'm not trying to insult any game developers here or anything, but a lot of those that work like this, they draw a few sprites, they slap something together, no real work goes into it, and the game is usually not very high quality. But that is not the case. These did a great job programming as well as drawing their own, and therefore makes a very unique game, as they're reimagined games by that other person that are the first and second game, and they use 3D models, which looks good too, but this has a very neat look because of the work that went into drawing it, and I think they did a real good job, and as you can probably see, there the audio system broke down. Gotta fix that, because if you don't, then you can't run them back. Now, I think the audio system sounds like Toad hollering, and I actually think it is the sound of Toad hollering, and it's kind of odd. And that brings another thing. One of the cool mechanics of this is, yes, it's Five Nights at Sonic's, but it also features the Mario characters, which is very cool. But it also brings a question to the table. Why would a Sonic restaurant, which would of course be a Sega restaurant, he's still sealed in, have Mario characters, which would be their competitor Nintendo's characters, animatronics, to start with? It's kind of something that doesn't quite make sense about this game, but it's not anything to speak bad about this game, because it's a great game. Another thing that makes no sense at the end of the game is, at the end of the game, when you get your paycheck for doing the job that you're doing in these games, it is written out to Sonic the Hedgehog, meaning you are actually playing the real Sonic the Hedgehog, trying to keep the animatronic versions of yourself from getting you. Which then begs the question, if you are Sonic the Hedgehog, why do you need a Sonic mask to repel your enemies? Because shouldn't they just see you and think you are an animatronic Sonic? So that doesn't quite add up, but hey, I'm not trying to get too nitpicky here, because I still love this game, and I can't really say enough good about this game. It's excellent. I love how well they've programmed all the mechanics similar to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and everything, and it's very fun to play. It really is. If I had anything really to complain about this game, it would be Golden Sonic, which doesn't start till later in the game, and is not featured in this video, but he begins to show up, I think, in Night 4, which means to be on the next video. And if you see him in the camera, you better switch out fast, because he will just come out of the camera and kill you instantly if you don't get out quick, which can be very frustrating if you're doing really well and you're almost 8 o'clock, like it's 7:50, alright, I'm gonna make it. Oh no, Golden Sonic! And I'm a bit concerned how many times I'm going to have to replay in the last 2 levels to get them right for this Let's Play, but I intend to brave it anyway. I beat it before, I can do it again. And then there are times when he will suddenly appear in a room with you. As far as I know, when that happens, you're just doomed. I can't figure out any way that he doesn't just kill you, so, you know, just kind of have to pray and hope that he doesn't show up in there with you. And if you see him on the camera, though, whatever you do, do not keep looking at him. Click away from him quick. You only have, I would say, probably less than a second to react. It's very, very hard to do, but other than that, they really have no complaints about this game. This game is awesome. You just got to be patient when you first learn it. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get it down, it's great. So, almost made it to the end of the first night here. It's 8 o'clock is when the nights end in this game. And the Five Nights at Freddy's games traditionally ends at 6. And even in I believe the first 2 of these, it ends at 6. But for some reason, you work till 8 in this one, and for some reason on the first night, you start at 10 instead of at 12 like all following nights. But the night is fairly easy, as you can see, since the time is ticking away now, and we're about to be done with it. Yeah, so there you go. Night 1 already completed. And even though it's longer than the other nights, it's probably the easiest one. Which kind of makes sense, since it's the first level in the game. Now we go into the minigame. Hey! Where's Sonic? He's not on the stage with us. I haven't seen him. I'll go look around. Okay, now you're Mario here. And you're looking for Sonic. And when I was doing this, I kind of went wandering aimlessly. In fact, on all 3 mini-games you'll see in this Let's Play, because first time I played through this, I got the bad ending, because I didn't know what you were supposed to do in these mini-games was walk across the wire, and I was checking for wire. It turns out, even though it took me 3 times to figure this out, apparently, or at least twice, I know I looked around a little bit the 3rd time, just in case, but I was starting to get suspicious that you walk across the same wire every time, and that that will do it. So, that wire right there, that you can see next to the, over there by the wall. And, if you get the bad ending, you still win, but a very scary thing happens. That creepy golden Sonic that I was telling you about, and he is pretty creepy looking, will show up at 8 o'clock, right when you should win the level, and if you haven't played it before, and it worked on me, freak you out by making you think you lost the level right at 8 o'clock. You didn't, but it makes you think that, while a much more complete, good ending will take place if you walk across the wire every time you come to this minigame screen, which Mario just did. Now Mario will go down here, and this is where things get kind of strange. Mario walks to this wall, he can't go any further, so he turns back around, only to be killed by Dr. Eggman. Whoever thought they'd see Mario killed by Eggman? Bowser, maybe? But Eggman? Wow. There's Phone Guy again.
Hello? Oh, hey, you're back. Good job getting through yesterday. You've done so well. Now, there's one thing our staff had found out yesterday. There's these loose wires we found hanging from the wall that we used from our storage place we set up. Stuff happened there that we also don't want to talk about. But these same wires were used here. And, we just hope that they weren't stepped on too much. If they were, it could cause a fire here. And, we don't want that. I've seen enough fire from that city in the future, am I right? Well, I've been feeling a presence in the establishment recently, and I don't know what it is. But we gave you an empty toy Sonic head to help you if you need it. We know it works on some of those animatronics in the back if they happen to get to you, but I doubt they will come out. It won't work on the main Sonic, so, don't bother trying. Well, anyways, good night, and, good luck once more.
Well, if you probably noticed the gray, creepy-looking Mario walking by while the phone guy was talking to me and saying, "It's a me!" But you don't really have to worry about him, because he is one of the phantom animatronics that can't really hurt you. He can only jump scare you, and he comes from ventilation problems. There's a ventilation problem right there that causes hallucinations, and then you fix the ventilation. So try to ignore him as much as possible, because you can. The whole point of the ventilation problems and the phantoms, as they're called, you know, are they a hallucination? Are they not? That's something to question. Is to distract you from your goal of keeping the animatronics that actually can harm you away from you. So you will see that happen quite a bit. And they will appear in the cameras from time to time, and if you can get out of the camera before they get them out of the camera at you, then you might be able to spare a ventilation problem. But all you gotta do when you have one is go fix the ventilation, unless there's something distracting you from that. But you also don't want to let that happen too long, because that alarm will attract animatronics. So it's something there to kind of try to mess you up. So be careful with that. So I've always been a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, like, since I watched the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog show when I was just a young boy, and then they had the Saturday morning series. There's Phantom Tails. He can't hurt you. He jump scared you, but he didn't hurt you. And then I found out about the games. I actually was into the show before I got to be into the games. I got to play Sonic 2 for the Sega Genesis, loved it, and eventually got to play the original as well, plus the Master System games and a bunch of the different Sonics, and I really enjoy playing Sonic the Hedgehog games. Always have, and so I have also recently become a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's game series, which I think is one of the most unique and innovative new games we've had in a while, because I'm a big fan of video games, and I'm not running down games, but in recent years it seems to me there has been a lot of generic games made, and games based off of the same game you've played 100 times, and we have lost a lot of the charm of the old-fashioned games. Now, I'm not being a crazy old fogey. I have some new systems and stuff, and I like some of these new games, but I was very impressed with how there was something very special about the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and when you put those two games, and I also am a fan of the Mario series as well, so you basically, when you put three franchises together that I really like, it makes a good combination, especially in the case of this game, which is also based on the game Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which is, in my opinion, probably the one with the coolest concept of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, due to the fact that you're fighting probably my favorite animatronic, Springtrap, who is in fact the only animatronic in that game, other than the phantom ones that show up from hallucinating like this. Now, of course, in this you have more than one animatronic, but that's cool. Them having more than one and adding the mask element sets this apart from Five Nights at Freddy's 3 more than just graphically, and that's cool. But it works out really good, and I really enjoy this game a lot, and I hope you will as well, and I hope, after watching this video, if you haven't given it a try, that you will, and if you've never tried Five Nights at Freddy's, and you're watching this just because you're a Sonic or a Mario fan or such, give it a try. It's good. It's worth the time, and, you know, I know it's a horror game, and, you know, if you're easily scared, you might not want to play it, especially if you're bothered by jump scares. But honestly, if you are, you have probably lost you by now playing this game on YouTube. You've probably stopped this video and went on to something else. So if you're still watching at this point, you could probably handle it. So, I would look into that if I were you. And, I like how this has Sonic and Mario characters in it. And I like the various gameplay mechanics that are integrated here. I mean, to me, it's awesome, and I know I'm talking about it a lot, about how much I think it is, but it's a favorite of mine. That's one of the reasons I wanted to Let's Play it. I wanted to show it off to people who might be missing out. Now, of course, you're entitled to your own opinion. You may play it, you may not think it's as awesome as I do, and that's fine. But I want you to have the opportunity to decide for yourself. And if you do decide to download and play it, and you want to comment on this video and tell us how you feel, or on one of the later installments about the game, we'd love to hear from you. We just ask that you, whether you like the game or not, that you keep it nice and civil and don't be hateful toward us, because we don't respond to that kind of comment. But we're about done to the end of the second night, so as you can see, it's not real difficult, at least in the early nights, once you figure out what you're doing. It took me a little time to get it, but, well, I got it. Now it's time, mini-game time again. See who you play this time. Mario hasn't been back for quite a while. He won't be coming back, dudes. Ah, I'm Yoshi. Hey Yoshi, your buddy Mario, he's dead. He ain't coming back. And if you go look for him, you're gonna end up like him. So my advice is get out of the pizzeria and go run and hide somewhere because Eggman's waiting for you, dude. And I'm sorry, but there ain't gonna be no more Super Mario World games now, man, because Mario's gone. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna happen. But here Yoshi is. He's walking around looking for wires, which apparently there's just that one set. So I was wasting my time, but I wanted to be sure because I really want to be able to get the good ending on this Let's Play. And I think I'm doing everything right, and I hope I am, because I really would like to show that, plus I would like to discover it for myself as well. Yoshi, nothing down here. You might as well go walk across the wires and go to your own demise. Yoshi. Yep, here Yoshi goes. Off like a lamb to the slaughter. He doesn't know it, but I do. There, you walk across those wires. You're supposed to do that in all the mini-games, is what I heard. And that will target the... we'll unlock the good... There's dead Mario. Told you he was gone, Yoshi. Uh-oh, here comes Eggman. So is Eggman the purple guy? I'll let you hear Silver the Hedgehog, aka fangame.
Oh, hey! You made it! Did any of the animatronics in the back start moving? I hope not. They shouldn't be able to, especially the Yoshi one. If you saw it, it has no legs whatsoever. Its entire bottom half just went missing, and we have no idea where it went. Seriously, I wonder half the time if these were just from time or if someone did this. Well, the manager told me that I had to point out something that they had discovered about one of the past restaurants. There was a traumatic event known as the Bite of 91. Apparently one of the characters, we haven't gotten all the details, so we don't know who, had bitten someone's head and bit some of it off. They say the guy survived, but he had some intentions of some sort. We don't have the details of who was bitten either, so that's all I can tell you. So, good night for the third time. See you tomorrow.
And of course, the Bite of 91 reference is a reference to the bite of, I believe it's 87 out of Five Nights at Freddy's games, in which the young boy was bit on the head, lost part of the frontal lobe of his head, by the Freddy animatronic. And in fact, the entire fourth Five Nights at Freddy's game is what's going on in the boy's head while he's in the coma, where he's hallucinating about the monsters, though they are real monsters. He doesn't know that necessarily. Hunting him down, and I don't actually know the story on this. Anyway, in this game, I'm not sure what animatronic bit who, unlike in Five Nights at Freddy's, where it's well known. So we'll just have to see how that turns out. They might reveal that in Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'm not sure, because even though I have it, I haven't played it enough yet to really get any of the storyline done, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But anyway, apparently another one of those somebody getting bit by the animatronics thing happened in this story too. So yeah, they've kind of got, yeah, it's very much based on, kind of ripped off of Five Nights at Freddy's, but they have worked on these to make them, fitting to their own little storyline do. It's just pretty cool. But you know, there's one thing I do not understand about this guy that's working here is why he keeps coming back to work. If I had a job like this, where I had to go risk getting killed by crazy animatronics, not to mention ventilation problems that make me hallucinate, and equipment that breaks down all the time to help protect me from this stuff, and I would never, ever, ever go the first night. And I do not like Luigi getting in the way, because you can't do anything while he's there, and that just is frustrating, I tell you. Makes the risk of getting got by someone who can harm you so much bigger, and that's just not good. But no harm done this time, thankfully. Now you gotta watch out for those guys, the hallucinating guys. I missed Toad there, but there you saw probably. There, right there. See Yoshi hiding there on that screen? He's about to show up in the room now. Now he can't hurt you because he's one of the ventilation monsters. But if you're not prepared for it, it can make you jump. So it's kind of crazy, you know? But they don't call him that, but I still say that one animatronic is Sonic.exe. That's what he looks like. So, you know, I just love that ability to recharge the office power. That's awesome. Which, if you couldn't do that, you couldn't win. But, hey. Time to trick the Sonic that can be tricked. You need the mask. Now remember to look at your enemy when they come in and you're wearing a mask, because you don't want to look suspicious by looking away. It's just not a good idea to look away. Kind of lets them know that you don't trust them, and you shouldn't trust them, but looking at it is much better. And there's old me again. Old fake me. It's not really there, but, you know. These sounds attract them. And it's kind of funny because the sounds are not sounds that sound very attractive. They sound like people hollering. But maybe when you're super crazy out there animatronic, maybe that's the kind of things you like. I don't know. Here comes real me, or Mario. Means I better get ready for my mask here in a minute. And just there again, just gotta put on the mask and look right at Mario, and then he won't bother me. That's it. Man, real Mario leaves, and then hallucination Mario shows up. There's supposed to be Mario Day at the pizza place. Telling you. Well, the day is getting close to over, so I'm about to get through night 3, and then we'll have a little mini game to run through, and then I'll end with that for this time, and I'll be back soon with another Let's Play video on this game for nights 4 and 5, and I hope that you enjoy it when it gets made, because I hope you enjoy all the videos on here. It's what we want people to do when they watch on here. If you're miserable, you know, don't be watching. If you don't enjoy a game, don't play it, you know. I love this game. I enjoy playing it, even though I don't like Luigi getting in my face. Hey, Luigi, get out of my way! You're in the Mario's way! You're causing me trouble, Luigi! But anyway, I enjoy it, but you know, if you play it, you don't like it, don't play it. I mean, I see no reason to play games you don't like. I might see, you know, if you really like a game and there's a part you want to complete, you know, that you don't really like that part, just so you can say you completed a game. I understand that, but, you know, playing a game that's real tough and you don't enjoy just so you have bragging rights to say, hey, I beat this, I just don't understand it, because the point of playing games is having fun. If you're not having fun, why play the game? That's how I see it, anyway. And strangely enough, the clock had quit when it got jump-scared earlier by the Phantom. And it starts back up now. And I guess that's some kind of glitch in the game. I don't honestly remember seeing it do that before I was doing this playthrough of this Let's Play. So I'm guessing it's not a common thing that happens. That Tails, he thinks he's scary, but he don't scare me. Of course, I've only had him do that to me 100 times now. Well, probably not literally that many, but you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, it's a simple game. Here comes that other Sonic. I mean, it's complex in a way, but yet it's kind of simple in another way, because, oh no, that's the one that's going to kill you no matter what. Fortunately for me, it's 8 o'clock, so now he can't kill me, because I just magically can't kill you after 8 o'clock. You know, it's cool, but doesn't make a lot of sense. But anyway, it's kind of complex, but at the same time, it's simple in that once you figure out what to do, it's not that hard to do what you need to do. Now here's the next minigame. Where is everyone? Hey, I better check it around. They're probably doing some stupid hide-and-seek game again. Now it's Tails' turn to get slaughtered by Eggman, and to first ignorantly run around looking for wire. Apparently, since that seems to be the only wire, I'll have to try to remember not to run around looking for more wire in the next 2 mini-games on the Let's Play. And, maybe it's just one more game, because I'm not sure there's one. I think there might just be one more, because they're not sure there's one after the last one. Well, at least the next mini-game. Here, walk across the wire so you can get the good ending. Come in here to see Tails go away. So, well, anyway, that's basically it for this Let's Play. I hope you enjoy it, and I will be back soon. Well, anyway, there you have it. All 3 nights, the first 3 nights of 5 Nights at Sonic's 3. I hope you have enjoyed this Let's Play, and I hope that you will download the game in the description, and thank you for watching this video on .Nougat Cinema. I will come back soon with parts 4 and 5, and I thank you for watching this, and if you liked it, please feel free to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. We have other Let's Plays, we have crazy movies made with plush toys, we've got classical music videos, and even hoping to have some commentaries on some of that, and who knows what all we might have. So if you want to know what we're going to have here on .Nougat Cinema, just click the click that subscribe button, and you can know whatever we post. So until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thanks for watching .Nougat Cinema.